Hey, my name is Mando and this is probably the girliest thing I've done in my life. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this painting. It's another one I did back in September. Unfortunately, the first part of the screen capture was corrupted because, once again, I'm a technical wonder child. I did a something and now stuff don't work. What I did before this point was simply doing a green underpainting followed by a yellow layer and lastly a reddish layer, just like I did in my glazing video, because you know that's kind of how I roll. I got some questions in that why I chose green, and I'm sure you've seen a lot of digital artists starting in grayscale because they only want to focus on form and value without having to be confused by color and saturation. It's just like that. I want to focus on form, but when I do it with blue or green, I kind of set the foundation for the colors at the same time. You know, like this area often has some kind of purplish tint to it, and shadows are often kind of like cold toned in fair-skinned people. You know, it's like that, and it's a traditional technique that translates really well into digital painting, and I'm honestly surprised that more people aren't using it. Something that I really liked about that video was the looseness. And you know, I talked about that in my previous video that I want to have more looseness in my paintings, and it's so hard not to fix things. I still have to work on not fixing things. But I think this is kind of a good middle way, maybe. I made sure to blend the edges a bit into the background and not really have any sharp edges at all, apart from a few areas where I wanted the focal point. I was kind of taken by surprise how girly this turned out to be. And I'm not really that kind of a girly person, but in a weird way I kind of like it and kept going with it and added pink just to, you know, highlight what was already there. It's weird, I don't really identify with anything in this painting. It was just a really fun project. I got some really good feedback on this painting from a fellow YouTuber called Blackram Art, who's really good at that gray underpainting thing actually. I'll leave more links below. Well, I've talked a lot, and thanks for watching. I feel like such a cliche sometimes. So while I'm at it, you know, subscribe, like, smash that bell. Great. Okay, thanks. Bye.